Saudi Arabia is hoping a 600-mile fence will protect its border from ISIS militants. This morning, we're learning that the barrier might not be enough. Holly Williams gained access to a maximum security prison. She's in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, as the country aims to keep ISIS out. Holly, good morning.
Good morning. As ISIS wages a brutal war for territory across Iraq and Syria, here in Saudi Arabia, they fear they're also a target for the Islamic extremists. Across the sands of the Arabian desert, Saudi Arabia has built a fence to protect itself from ISIS. It's 600 miles long and it's equipped with radar and infrared cameras. On the other side is Iraq, where ISIS is killing, raping and kidnapping civilians. This is an impressive border fence, but it may not be enough to keep ISIS out of Saudi Arabia, because hundreds of young Saudi men are fighting with ISIS in Iraq and Syria. Like this Saudi man who starred in an ISIS propaganda video preparing to become a suicide bomber, then blowing himself up. The Saudi Arabian authorities allowed us to visit this maximum security prison where they incarcerate convicted terrorists.
Some of them is like coming back from Syria, some from Iraq.
But Saudi officials fear they won't catch all of their citizens who have been trained by ISIS and that they'll return home to attack their own government. General Mansour al-Turki told us ISIS poses a bigger threat than al-Qaeda ever did.
It is more organized and therefore it's more dangerous. They do plan and they do try to control those people who work on their behalf.
Saudi officials say they've arrested more than 150 ISIS operatives here in Saudi Arabia over the last year. But they also told us that more than 20 Saudi citizens are going to Syria to fight every month. Nora?
Wow, Holly, incredible reporting. Thank you so much. And tonight on the CBS Evening News with Scott Pelley, Holly visits a center where the Saudi government tries to reform terrorists. She's going to talk with a former al-Qaeda member and will show us why rehabilitation does not always work.
You're right, Nora. Incredible reporting she's doing. Look forward to tonight.